guys, today I'm going to be doing an unboxing and setup of the OneTigris Northgaze hot tent. I picked this up for winter camping for when I'm out doing ice fishing and hunting. I wanted to make sure that I could keep warm with my wood stove. I needed something that would be reliable, lightweight. It really wasn't going to be too expensive. So I'm going to be trying this out. I'm going to be setting it up today in my backyard and making sure everything works good, everything looks good. And yeah, let's just get into this. Oh, in this little bag it comes with a whole bunch of pegs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guy lines for tent tail. This is all wrapped up nicely. It has a little bungee to hold it nicely. In the bag here, I don't know if you guys can see that, it gives directions on how to set this up. So the first step is to spread the tent on ground and locate positioning cord. So the positioning cord is pretty much just this cord that runs right through the center of the hot tent to help it so it sets up a lot easier. So on this end, this is going to be the first end I put the peg, and then on the opposite end, we'll stake that down nice and tight, which was step number 2, stake both ends of positioning cord. So step 3 is going to be stake the 4 marked corners. And now erect the tent pole and stake the remaining corners. So this is it set up so far. I still have to stake out the other pegs, so I'll do that next. So these guy lines don't actually come attached to the tent. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to use a bowline knot, tie that to your tent. So I'll show you guys quick how to do a bowline knot. And you want to kind of make a little loop on the opposite end here. Slide your opposite end down through the loop, wrap it around your main line, and then back up through the loop. And then it'll just be a really easy knot to take apart afterwards. Then you can loop this end around your peg, and then as you pull this plastic tab up, it automatically tightens. And then the main one that's really important to stake out is going to be where this stove jack is here. Especially if you're going to be running a wood stove in there, you want to make sure that this is as tight as possible. That way that the tent's not falling back in, just in case it hits the stovepipe. It would burn this material. This is just nylon, so it would burn it pretty darn quick. Again, that's called a bowline knot. Pop this stake down in here and pull her tight. The thing I should note is this tent does have a snow skirt. I do live in Canada, so we get a lot of snow here. Help with the wind. It'll also help keep the hot air in. Got some Velcro to hold on the sleeve, and then also a zipper. So just in case you aren't using it, there's a zipper on each side, and this will fold down. You can roll this up. Once you get this all set up, you can actually take down this just a little clip on your positioning cord here. So you can unclip that. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is putting out the patio. First thing you want to do is make sure you take off the zippers or unzip it, and then peg out your 4 lines if you are putting out the whole thing, just loosely in front of the patio, and have them all tied down. This will be a lot easier to put your tent posts up, otherwise they'll kind of be wobbling all over the place if you're trying to do it yourself. one up, grab your other pole, and then you can adjust them as needed after it's already up. Make sure you have these middle guy lines pulled out in front of the tent. If they're too far to the side, then this middle section is going to cave in. So you can see there's a lot of room in here for 2 big dogs, a little girl, and me. I can stand up in here just in the middle without my head touching. The next thing I'm going to be doing here, guys, is setting up a wood stove for the stove jack and testing that out too. So I'll be starting a little fire and seeing how everything works out. I also have a secondary stove jack I bought. This one should fit. I use this one for my ice fishing tent, and I'm sure it's the exact same size, and it has a different size hole. So this is a 3-inch hole. The one it comes with is a 4-inch hole. So that's something to keep in mind if you want your hole to be a little bit tighter on your stove jack. This is the FireHiking Wood Stove. I have a review and setup and a couple videos on that. I have one where I go through. I'll link it in below. Show you guys everything about this stove you need to know. See the difference between these two? That's the one it comes with here. So I'll just give you guys a view of the inside now with everything closed up, with the patio all closed and the fire going, just so you can see how much room's actually in here. So in here you can get a cot no problem. Like I could lay down completely in here, be able to kind of open up my fire, load it up. With cots, I don't really know if you turn this stove a little bit, you might be able to fit 2 cots in here, but it'd be pretty tight. Top here in the middle, you got to kind of go around this post, which can kind of be a bit of a pain sometimes, but I imagine you get used to it. This is a 2 to 4 person nylon tent. It comes with the 1 pole in the middle. If you want to set up the canopy, patio as they call it, you need to get 2 separate poles to set that up. It's unfortunate it doesn't come with that. Comes with the stove jack. So far I like this. I can't wait to get out and actually go camping in it. So yeah, guys, that's my setup, and I haven't really had a chance. I'll review this in another few weeks after I actually get out and use it in the cold and stuff like that, and it gets rained on and it gets some wind and stuff. But that's the setup so far of the OneTigris Northgaze hot tent with the patio and everything. So far I really like this tent. I can't wait to get out and use it. And yeah, if you guys like this video, you found it helpful, hit that thumbs up button, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks so much for watching.